The three core values of disability competent care are put into practice through functional pillars that help focus action. National models often describe 7 pillars that include concepts about care coordination, long-term supports, and behavioral health. However, currently, here in Colorado, we are focused on 3 functional pillars that relate to access. The 3 pillars we are currently focused on are communication access, programmatic access, and physical access. These functional pillars are those that impact the day-to-day activities of your practice and how you work with patients with disabilities. These pillars align with the DCC self-assessment tool developed by the Colorado Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing. This tool can be a valuable and comprehensive aid in taking steps to implement the best practices we will be discussing in these videos. The idea with these 3 pillars is to approach a disability competent care model in a way that addresses the immediate barriers to equal access to healthcare with actionable best practices. When we talk about communication access, we are addressing all the varying methods of communication to accommodate the needs of people with disabilities. This could include adjusting communication methods for those with hearing loss or intellectual disabilities. This is a critical pillar. Clear, mutually respectful communication lays a foundation for an effective healthcare relationship and positive outcomes. Programmatic access is about how you do business. For example, some individuals with disabilities may need extended appointment times, while others may need to bring service animals. Disability-competent programmatic access is essential to assuring that the patient gets timely, responsive care that is centered around their needs and desires. Physical access is the area most people think about first. This area covers everything from parking spaces to ramps to accessible exam tables. It's important to think beyond the obvious in physical access and assure that you are truly set up to allow individuals with disabilities to receive the same level of care you deliver to all patients. The next 3 videos in this series will go through each of these pillars with a how-to focus. We'll share best practices, provider and expert first-hand experiences, and we will look at some quick wins that can get you going. But before we get started with the how, let us set your mind at ease. Achieving disability competency is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. There are a few key ingredients you need for success in the process. These include ability to self-reflect, identify gaps in knowledge, willingness to engage external experts and role models, willingness to take risks, be vulnerable, and a commitment to engage all departments and levels of your organization in the process of becoming disability competent. Now, let's begin. You can choose one of the short 5 to 10 minute videos on each of the 3 pillars to start your process to disability competency. This video series and the accompanying materials are meant to give you information and tips. They're not intended to supersede the requirements found in the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. As you begin to assess and make changes in your practice, it is important to consult the ADA for precise requirements.